So we're here. Another episode of whatever. I don't think of the title to my videos until I go back and name them. But we're here having a group discussion, a panel discussion about just different things, life situations, relationships, dating, double standards between men and women. We're here just to talk about it all. So to my right is
Crystal Lynn, or call me Chris.
And to my left is
Kier, KJ Johnson.
In the middle, Goss, Brandon Goss. Nobody ever calls me Brandon ever, except my mom and my dad.
Yeah, you're Goss in my phone.
That's it.
Yeah, you be Goss.
It was that. See, when I was in high school, it was that. And then I went to Glen, it was that. Then I left there, it just became Goss. That's it, period. Because I'm probably like the only Goss you know.
Yeah.
So, first topic we got, because we were already talking about this before the camera started rolling. We kind of got deep off into it, so I just went ahead and press record so we can get it going and y'all can listen to it, y'all can see it, y'all can weigh in on it. So the first topic of discussion is something I've already discussed on my YouTube channel, which is the word situationships, which I really feel like I invented this word because I told my cousin about it before he got married, and he never heard of it before. It was like a breakthrough in word history. So I feel like I've created the word situationships. So until somebody proves me wrong, I should get credit. But situationships, the pros and cons to a situationship. And for those of you who don't know, may not be familiar with what a situationship is. A situationship, well, in my opinion, I guess we can go around and give our own different definition of what a situationship is. But my definition is being in a situation or a dating situation with somebody, and you're doing everything that a couple does, boyfriend, girlfriend does, everything that they do, but you're not boyfriend, girlfriend. There's not a title, but there's a certain level of commitment, but there's really not a full 100% commitment. Like, we in this thing, but we not really in this thing. You know, because you still have the right to you can talk to date anybody else you want to. You can. It's more of an understanding. Like a situationship, in my opinion, is more of an understanding. Now, we understand that I'm not talking to nobody else and you're not either, and we're not gonna cross that line. We understand that if somebody try to shoot their shot at us, we're gonna deny them because I'm talking to somebody.
It's what's understood.
Right, and people say that what's understood doesn't need to be explained. But on the flip side of that, there needs to be some explaining. Somebody got some explaining to do. Some explaining to do. So that's my definition of a situation. Is more of understanding. So,
I mean, I agree with bits and pieces. Cause I'm like, I mean, we're like older now, so I think boyfriend and girlfriend is so childish.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, are we like after? I'm not gonna put a time limit on it, but once that chemistry kicks in,
right.
Like, all right, do you want this forever, ever, or just for right now? And if you don't make those moves where I feel like we're progressing, it turns into a situationship because somebody is compromising in that situation. So I mean, I think it's like that same situation. You're getting all of the perks of being the husband or the wife. But you're not the husband and the wife. And I shouldn't even say all the perks because you're not getting all the perks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not. Like, if you die, you can't get half. You can't get nothing. I mean, not half, but you don't get nothing. So,
if you go to the hospital, you can't go see him.
You just, and that's the thing. I'm getting deeper into it, but yeah, it's a situation, and it hurts people, and I'm not with that movement, but. Yeah, that's my definition. You being a wife to a boyfriend or a husband to a girlfriend. I think that's a situationship, and it's whatever it is to leave somebody hurt, and that's what I think. So
yeah. I mean, to pick back up what y'all said. I mean, I feel the same way. I feel like you buy into this fascination of that this could be something. Then as time go on, then something would never become what it's supposed to be.
Right.
So now you get caught up into the situation of what we said earlier, what did need to be explained.
It has to be explained.
Has
to explain to do.
Okay, we've been doing this for so long. Okay.
Right.
Like, what we gonna do now? What's next? You gotta explain the next level you want to take to the relationship. If it's a relationship that you're looking for.
Right.
Right.
So I think you get caught in this fascination of, man, I like being with them, spending my time. You get caught up to doing things that you shouldn't be doing. I mean, going out, having, sexual encounters and living with each other, and next thing you know,
Shacking up.
Shacking up, and then, it's so what's next?
Right.
And I think that's when you caught in that situation of the fascination life.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good because, like he said, you get to a certain point, like you work to a certain point and you hit a ceiling. Like, oh, what's next? Because I think that somebody is always gonna want more.
Yeah.
And I think that's even before like you even get into a dating situation or a situationship. Like even before that, in the pursuit of one another, if you meet somebody who you're interested in and y'all are talking and getting to know each other, just casual conversation.
Yeah.
But you see that there's some kind of chemistry there, and okay, it's gonna get to a point in the conversation where it's like, okay, so you got a boyfriend or like. So how do you feel about, dating? You talking to anybody? Like, are you interested in doing that? Like, somebody's always going to want more. So if you're in a situationship and you're doing, like you said, being a husband to a girlfriend or being a wife to a boyfriend, and you say, you get to a certain point where, what we're going to do next, somebody's going to want more. So when you reach that point of somebody wanting more, that's like the make or break. Because I've been there before.
Right.
Like, I can relate because I was in a situationship at one point in time in my young life, and
you was in too deep.
Oh, I was nose deep. I was like up to my eyeballs. I was like right here, and it was like, okay, so we in a relationship? Like what we gonna do? Like.
You love me? I love you.
And that's what it was. Like, I love you. Girl, I love you.
You jump in?
Right. I love you. You love, and the whole world know we love each other. You love me, I love, yes, black love was everywhere. But I wanted more. And granted, she wanted the same thing, but she just wasn't ready to make that step again. Me, I'm like, okay, well, if we're working towards this, I'm goal oriented, so we're doing this, working towards a goal. So once we reach that point where like all the checkpoints are matched, now it's time to get your like quote unquote reward, and I'm not getting it. What you gonna do? You gonna stay or you gonna leave? And I was at a point in time where I was staying because I hope is real. Like black people got hope. Like we hope. We hope. We've been hoping since the beginning of time.
Yeah, we hope.
We hope all through history because we hope things will get better, and we hope it's gonna change. We hope it's gonna turn around, and that hope can be a crutch because then you rely on hope and you blind to the fact that this just ain't gonna work.
Right. But